Hello, my name is Emma, and in today's lesson, we are going to talk about something many students have difficulty with. We are going to talk about the past simple, or simple past tense, and time markers, which can help students to figure out what tense to use. So I'll explain this in a second. First, my question. What is the past simple? What is the simple past? Well, I ate 2 cookies. The present tense, I eat 2 cookies. Every day I eat 2 cookies. So in the past, we would say ate. So usually simple past are verbs, actions, that end in ed. So we have cleaned, I cleaned the floor, I cooked spaghetti, I baked a cake, I worked all night. So these are all ed past verbs. We also have some things called irregular verbs, like ate, lay. What are some other irregular verbs? I ran to school yesterday. I run, right now I am running. Every day I run to school. Yesterday I ran to school. So these are irregular verbs. So if you look at my timeline, we have the future. What's the future? Everything after today. So this would be tomorrow. Maybe this would be a week from now. Maybe this would be 2020 and then 2050. So this is the future. This line right here represents now. Today, it is the year 2013. Okay, maybe when you watch this, maybe it will be 2014. But right now, as I film, it is 2013. So that's the present. That's now. This is all the past. Okay, this is all before. This is 1990, 1950, 2000. This is yesterday. So things that happened before. So when we talk about the past tense, we're talking about here. Okay, so now let me tell you what time markers are. Many students, they hear the present perfect. I've never been to China. I have eaten 4 cakes today. They hear this, and then they hear the simple past. I ate 4 cakes. Which one do you use? Simple past, present perfect. And teachers love to test on this. So how do you know? Well, one way is using things called time markers. These are our time markers right here. So we have yesterday, the other day, last week, last month, last year, when, just now, ago, and in. So these are all words that we can use with the past simple or simple past. You do not use these words with the future. You do not use these words with any of the presents. You use them with the simple past or past simple. Okay, so let's do some examples. I could put yesterday here. Yesterday, I ate 2 cookies. Okay, I could say, yesterday, I ate 2 cookies. The other day, I ate 2 cookies. Last week, I ate 2 cookies. Last month, I ate 2 cookies. Last year, I ate 2 cookies. Even if this isn't written, if it's a test, I something 2 cookies, I eat 2 cookies, I have eaten 2 cookies. As soon as I see yesterday, I know, yesterday, 8. The other day, 8. Last week, 8. Okay, so these are your clues. So memorize them. Associate them with the simple past. Now we have when here. What do I mean by when? I ate 2 cookies when I was 8 years old. I ate 2 cookies when I broke up with my boyfriend. Okay? So you can use, when you see when, blah, 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 when I, blah, 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 this is a clue. This should be, what should it be? Simple past or past simple, not present perfect. Just now. Just now, I ate 2 cookies. Just now, I went shopping. Just now, I made a video. Okay, so again, just now, what is it? That's right. Past simple or simple past. Ago. Ago. This is when you're talking about a certain amount of time. 2 years ago, I went to Thailand. 5 years ago, I went to France. 2 days ago, I ate 2 cookies. Okay? So there's usually a number and either years, days, weeks, ago. As soon as you see ago, past. Finally, the last one we will talk about today, in. In 1990, what happened in 1990? In 1990, I was a little kid. In 2000, I finished grade 8. In 2009, I think, I finished university. So if you see in with a year, what is it? Simple past. Okay, very good. And what do all of these things have in common? Again, they are talking about, if we look at this, a moment in time. Okay, they're looking at a moment. They're not looking at this whole period of time. They're not looking at a long period of time. They're looking at a moment. All right, so let's do some questions to see how much you guys remember. Okay, so let's do some questions together. I have a blank. I will tell you the verb. I want you to tell me, is it simple past? It doesn't matter if you don't know what it is, but just tell me, is it simple past or not simple past, okay? Based on the time words you see. So let's get started. Number 1, yesterday a movie. So the verb is see. Yesterday I see a movie. Yesterday I've seen a movie. Or yesterday I saw a movie. What do you think it is? Do you think it's simple past or present or future? It is simple past. Saw. How do we know it's simple past? We have our key clue, yesterday. Okay, so let's try number 2. Just now, my homework. So we can say, do my homework, did my homework, have done my homework. Do you think this is an example of simple past or something else? Let's see. Here is our clue, just now. Was this one of the words you saw before? It was. So what does that mean? Just now I did. Sorry about my writing. Just now I did my homework. So again, because we see this, we know what form the verb should take. Number 3, I to China. Before. What's our time expression here? We have the word before. Here is our clue. Was before one of the words on the list? Do you think I went to China before? Or I have been to China before? What do you think? It is not simple present. No simple present. So I'm just going to put an X here. I won't explain which tense it is, but just know before is not simple present, or not simple present. What am I saying? Simple past, okay? It is not simple past. Last week, I shopping, okay? So what is the clue here? Here is our expression, our time expression. Last week. Is this simple past, or is this something else? Last week, I go shopping. Last week, I went shopping. Last week, I have been shopping. What do you think? If you said simple past, you are correct. I went shopping. Good. Okay. Number 5, at the moment. I to school. So we could have different verbs for this, but this is our clue. At the moment. Was this on the list before? At the moment? If you think, no, it wasn't on the list, you are correct. At the moment, I went to school? No. At the moment, I go to school. So this is not simple past. Number 6, I never French. So I never, we'll say the verb is learn. Do you think it's I never learned French? I've never learned French? Do you think, is it simple past? Here is our clue word, never. It is not a simple past sentence. If you see never, not simple past. It would be I've never learned French. Number 7, last one. 4 years ago, I to Toronto. So we'll say the verb is move. Do you think it's I moved to Toronto? I moved to Toronto, or I have moved? What is our clue here? Can you find the clue? Ding, 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 ding. Ago. 4 years ago, what is it? It is simple past. I moved to Toronto. So again, when you see these words, you know what it is, simple past or past simple. It doesn't matter which one you call it. Different people use different terms. Okay, so the main thing I want you to remember from this video is there are expressions you can use to help you know what tense you should write the verb. Another thing I want to say is these things you really need to practice. You need to practice, 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 and get used to thinking of yesterday. Oh, simple past. Never, not simple past. So if you want to do more practice, I would like to invite you to our website, www.ingvid.com. On this website, I will have a list of different questions similar to this, where you can do a lot more practice. Okay, so until next time, take care, and thanks for watching.